starts now with Jason Laird.
Good morning, everybody. A lot of smoke to deal with here today. Of course, all of it, for the most part, coming way down from our south and west into California. You notice those upper level winds just drawing that smoke across the region. It's going to be very, very smoky across south central Montana today, and a very thick haze across north central Montana today, and even the High Line for that matter. So in other words, we are going to be touching into the factor where this smoke is going to become unhealthy for those a little bit sensitive to that smoke. Something to keep in the back of your mind there. Air quality warning does remain in effect today for southwestern Montana. So what we've got going on now, a couple lingering showers to the north and the east, some colder air continuing to settle in. You'll notice following that cold front, temperatures a little bit chillier than what we're seeing further down to south central Montana, like 68 is the magic number down south. We're staying a little bit cooler up north. Today's high temperatures going to continue to see that cooler air settle in. So still above average for the season, but a little bit cooler compared to where we've been. 88 in Great Falls, 87 in the capital, still looking at the mid-90s throughout the eastern plains. The big story today, though, on the future track, that colder air is going to continue to settle in. We're also going to see a little bit of monsoonal moisture move in. That's expected to start kicking up around 2 this afternoon. We'll see those isolated cells down into southwestern Montana. They're really going to blow up basically from the capital to Lewistown. The reason behind that, that cold front is kind of creating the wedge, almost like a shovel, causing that storm system to rise a little bit. So in other words, from the capital to Lewistown, as it travels that way, that's where it's going to be the strongest. That will be the most likely area to see some isolated flooding. Maybe even a little bit of isolated hail out of these systems. The biggest concern, though, is going to be the wind today. And then we'll see some stragglers kick up later this evening, taking us through midnight down into southwestern Montana. Overnight lows this evening at about 53 in Great Falls, 55 in the capital, looking at the low 60s in northeastern Montana. Tomorrow, continuing to slowly back those temperatures off. You'll really see a noticeable difference there throughout the eastern plains, low 90s instead of the high 90s. As tomorrow rolls around your Wednesday, again, just a little bit of lingering cold air moving out of the region. Again tomorrow, southwestern Montana, couple little isolated storms not out of the question, but much more minimal chances of seeing those stronger storms track, most of which are going to stay down into south central Montana, impacting Billings. There we should stay relatively dry with maybe just a little pop-up storm or two throughout north central Montana. Temperature wise, here's how things are going to trend for us over the next couple of days. Showers, thunderstorms pretty likely today. The strongest stuff, though, is going to stay south of Great Falls, and you'll notice temperatures we're going to continue to cool. We'll see a little rebound on Saturday, and then next week, right now, forecast models are still in agreement. It's going to get rather chilly on us. 87 degrees in the capital today, a couple lingering, straggling storms tomorrow, continuing to cool, warmer on Saturday, but then next week, much cooler, Shannon.